Hi there, folks. It's Jonathan Denwood here from WP-Tonic. And in this video, I'm going to be talking about comparing Convertkit, now renamed Kit, with Clickfunnels. What are the strengths, weaknesses of these two popular SaaS-based platforms? What you need to know at the beginning of 2025. Got a ton of experience with these type of products and with these specifically. I'll be back in a few moments, folks. So I'm coming back and I'm going to be talking about Kit and ClickFunnels 2.0. What are their strengths and weaknesses? What are their target audience? What are the key things that you need to understand if you're looking at both platforms at the beginning of 2025 and slamming your hard-earned cash into their pockets? Um, I think we've got to start off where these two products came from, what a little bit of their history. Um, Basically, ClickFunnels is one of the joint founder, Branson. He's very well known as a marketing influencer. His technical partner started ClickFunnels about 7, 8 years ago. It was a landing page builder with email sequence functionality built in. And at its time, it was um, quite creative. And through Branson's marketing ability, it got a lot of traction. I was never a fantastic fan of it because of the culture around ClickFunnels, around Branson, about their marketing and other factors. And also, I didn't really like the designs of their landing pages, but it worked. People got results from it. The competition, as it does, responded and got more and more competitive, and the requirements that people were looking for expanded, and ClickFunnels started to lose popularity and started to bleed clients. Um, it started to lose its um, I'm struggling for the right word here, folks, but it was in slight decline. So they responded with an update, and that update is to become a much more broader, um, all-embracing Swiss Army knife in membership, in email marketing, with landing pages, with marketing automation. Really, they have developed ClickFunnels 2.0 to be a competitor to something like Kajabi or to WordPress, um, or something like Mighty Networks. They really moved it into this Kajabi, Mighty Networks, Circle IO area, and they're really hitting. They're also aiming into the territory that ConvertKit, now called Kit, was traditionally in. Um, and one of the problems, and I think they have sorted this out over the last few months, is that they did this version 2.0 and they kept the classic 1.0 going until recently. And they found it hard to get the kind of reliability that's required. It was reported to be quite buggy, 2.0. Um, this is a plan that starts, if I'm going to quote month to month here, um, starts at slightly under 100, and then the other plan is around $300 a month. it's not the cheapest solution out there. So that was a bit of a problem, but I think they've sorted that out um, to a high level. Now, when it comes to the actual interface and the products, interface design is very impressive. I think they've done a fantastic job on usability and interface design. It's very modern and it's quite intuitive as it can be, because um, it, I think its interface is actually better than Kajabi. And I think when it comes to the landing page and the marketing elements, I think it's quite superior. I think when it comes to building out lessons and the website and that, I think something like Kajabi, and if you're looking for community elements, I think something like Mighty Networks definitely still um, has something to teach ClickFunnels. Um, but on the other hand, Mighty Networks interface isn't the best. Now, so, but the problem with ClickFunnels 2.0, because they've added all this functionality, it's a lot more to set up, a lot more to digest. If you are used to these type of SaaS marketing platforms, you've got previous experience, isn't going to be too bad for you. Um, but if you're not, there's a fair amount to learn, to digest, to get running. But you could say the same things about Kajabi, totally the same. They do, both those platforms tend to over emphasize how simple they are. Well, it just depends on your experience and where you're coming from, really, in my opinion, right? But I think the main thing that really hurt them was the reliability. It was buggy, this ClickFunnels 2.0. But like I say, the reports I'm seeing online, they've sorted that out, or they have sorted that out. Now, when it comes to ConvertKit, their history, where they come back, what their challenges are, well, its founder comes from UX design background, from a web design, UX design background, started um, Kit about 7 years ago. Um, got a lot of traction because about 6, 7 years ago, um, if you had a WordPress website and you were looking to do marketing automation and you were a creator, an influencer with, let's say, a YouTube channel or Instagram or that, um, the solutions that were offered to you were okay, but weren't that particularly attractive and easy to set up and use. You had things like MailChimp, which, yeah, did email marketing, but did it provide an easy way to set up landing pages and then marketing automation that a creator probably or does want to do? You then there wasn't much that WordPress had to offer. One of the few that it did was Option Monster, which I'm not a great fan of. This situation has changed, but I'm going to go into that a bit later on in this video. But that was its target audience, and it did offer a newsletter, email marketing automation, and landing page functionality um, with a really nice integration with your WordPress website. And they got a lot of interest through influencer marketing, and they got traction, and it was a nice product. They they have done a rebranding from Convertkit to Kit. I think one of the reasons why they've done this is they're feeling the heat a bit, and it's coming from two directions. It's coming from the direction of more native marketing solutions in the WordPress space that are more integrated, more tightly integrated into WordPress. Which are easier and offer more power than what ConvertKit offers. And they're also under a pincer attack from things like Beehive and Substack around the e-marketing side. So they have responded by offering similar functionality to what Beehive. I've done a video on Beehive and Substack a couple of weeks ago. So if you're interested in that, have a look at that video. But with their latest update and their rebranding, they are offering some of these marketing, promoting your newsletter and getting more traffic and more subscribers to your newsletter. These elements, they don't offer much of that on their free plan. Yes, they do offer a free plan. If you're just interested in the newsletter side of things, the free plan, you can send it out to 10,000 subscribers. That's a direct competitor to Beehive. When it comes to the landing page and the marketing automation, you don't get much with the free plan. You've got to go to the next level. And one of the things that I find painful, it's just a little, I find it annoying to myself, is that Kit uses a slider pricing interface, and it jumps around when you're trying to find the. So basically, if you're up to 3,000 subscriber on the next paid plan, and you're paying month to month, it's around $50 or slightly under $50 a month, which isn't outrageous. But on the other hand, you can get, if you're just interested in the newsletter functionality, Beehive is probably a good solution, but it doesn't come with the land. It doesn't, well, they do have a landing page product, Beehive, but it's okay, but I don't think it really competes with Kit. Kit calls them micro websites, but I don't agree with that. They're landing pages, as far as I'm concerned, but it does come with a really good interface. Now, one of the things that I also find annoying, apart from this slider pricing, they're not the only ones that do it, but I find it irritating myself, is that with the paid tier, the basic plan, you don't get support. You don't. You've got to go up to the next plan to get 24/7 support, and that's quite a big jump. I've actually forgotten how much, but it's over 100. It's probably around 150, maybe slightly under 200 a month. I'm sure you do get some support on the paid basic plan, but I saw that in their price, and I wasn't that keen on that. I think that's pushing it a little bit. So I think, Kit, if you've got a WordPress website and you're looking for just ease of use and marketing automation and UX interface, Kit has a really nice UX interface. It's not surprising considering the background of the founder. Um, ClickFunnels has a really good UX interface. I think that's of both platforms, they do a good job. Now, if you're concentrating on email with landing page, and that's what you're really concerned about, I think Kit is a good product with some provisos, especially around the support. If you're looking to build a membership website, and you want the kitchen sink and you want all the bells and whistles, you're looking for something like Kajabi. You're looking for a direct competitor to Kajabi. ClickFunnels is probably the thing that you should be looking at. Um, when it comes to culture, I've got much more sympathetic feeling with the company Kit, Convertkit, than I have with ClickFunnels. I am not a fan of the culture of ClickFunnels and its founders. I'm just going to be honest with you folks, but it's just my opinion. Um, but I think if you're in that they are the main differences that, apart from culture, that you would be concerned about. If you're looking for all embracing marketing, white label, all embracing marketing platform, you're going to be looking at ClickFunnel. Um, if you've got a website on Squarespace, Wix, or I think you should definitely be looking at WordPress. You've got that website, you're probably going to be looking at Kit. And especially if your attention is around the newsletter side, um, you're probably going to be better. I think you're going to be happy with Kit, basically. There's no need to spend double with ClickFunnel. All right. Hopefully you found this video useful. If you did, ring that bell, subscribe to the YouTube channel. That's the biggest thing, because that really tells YouTube that I'm doing something right, and it really helps me grow this channel. And I've written an article that goes into all this and the prices and the links, and you find the link to that in the video description. I'll see you soon, folks. Bye.